Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It is the big homie, the Bully King, Grandpappy Play, aka Play All Consoles, back with another stream here on Twitch and YouTube. Finally, we had some tech difficulties, but we made it back. Almost canceled stream. Stuff happened. Storm rolled through. Stuff went haywire. Capture card was going funky wonky. Software's going funky wonky, but we here. So I thank everyone for joining me this evening. Also, big shout out, thanks and appreciation to the folks checking out the VODs over on the YouTubes. Much appreciation there. And as always, if you enjoy what you see, would appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so we back here. Some more Tales of Vesperia. We got our healer back finally. But before we go on with the next part of the story, we got some side quests to do as well as some catching up. Still needs to be caught up. So, we're going to jump into it. Not going to be too long. Well, hopefully not too long. I was dead at work today. I ain't going to lie. I went too late last night. Paid the price this morning at work. Anyway, let us switch on over. Make sure everything's working. Because like I said, storm rolled through. Didn't quite have a brownout, but some of the power stuff did go off. I could hear stuff clicking. So, we're going to see if everything's working correctly. Like, I just spent the past like 45 minutes figuring out my capture card needed to be like reset. Nothing was coming on. I thought my stereo receiver had died, which would have sucked. Because this like, that was expensive when I bought it, and probably be more expensive now with the way tech is. Alright, looks like everything is working currently. Again, I thank everyone for being here. Let me pull up the strategy guide I got. The only thing that didn't go off was my PC, because I do have a UPC for my or UPS, uninterruptible power supply. I do have that for my PC now because past year storms have been bad enough to knock my PC off, and that's not cool. I don't need my PC having to reset like that. Anyway, we got a strategy guide we use for older JRPGs, so we should be good with that. Everything is looking okay, so let's jump into it. Alright, so
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this commandant? I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And
Among
don't
us?
forget,
What?
he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got day nomos, don't we?
He don't care about that.
We've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
I like how everyone's so positive. Anyway, what we need to do now, Mount Timza. We're doing some side quests. This area looks suspicious, but
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source. That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right? Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Look, she dipping off.
Never that easy, kid. But we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
Alright. Mount Temza. This is where we wanted to come first. Let's save.
Never gets any easier, no matter how many times I come.
I'm gonna come.
Bad memories of the Great War?
Yeah, there are those too.
What are you?
Lost fire lily. What? Wait, do we have a fire lily? Okay.
I mentioned I had a friend that liked this flower, right? My friend is here.
Oh shit. R.I.P.
Why would you have a friend here?
Because their friend died? Hello? Stupid?
You mean a friend from the Knights?
Some waste their lives while they're alive. Others waste their lives by dying too soon.
Old man getting a little sad and philosophical here.
Your friend died in the Great War.
Yeah, that nobody else picked up on that, Judy, but we did.
Yeah, humans. What a sad bunch.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Obviously, you didn't realize.
Way better knight than me. Always used the family's famed bow. Man, such a brave knight. Never did find out what happened to that bow.
Maybe it's still somewhere here in this field.
Could be. Finding it would be pretty tough, though. Thought maybe if I just bummed around, Casey'd get mad enough to come back, but,
Casey, huh? Casey Jones?
That's so sad.
Yes.
Hey! Don't go getting all gloomy on me.
Dude, you're the one that told a sad story. Shut up. It's gonna make everybody gloomy.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started this sob fest.
Thank you. Thank you, Yuri.
Sorry. Anyway, rest well, Casey. I know you're in a better place.
No, you don't.
Hey, something's falling out of the sky.
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
So what is it?
It's the bow.
This was Casey's favorite compact.
But how? The ghost of your friend must be watching over you.
Ghost? That's impossible. It was just a coincidence.
Okay.
You call this a coincidence?
Like, maybe a bird picked it up and then dropped it by mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
So, was this Casey friend of yours a woman?
Oh, shit. Getting right to it, Yuri.
Woman? What? Oh, a lady from the old man's past?
Don't speak about the dead like that, Rita.
Now, Rita, remember your blood pressure.
Oh, come on. I want all the juicy details.
No, you don't. You're just gonna get mad at him.
Sorry, there ain't much. For starters, another guy already had his heart set on her.
A tale of unrequited love, then?
Oh, jeez, you girls.
A love on war's fickle sea. A lady gone too soon. Oh, such a tragedy.
You're a poet and didn't know it.
Okay, that's enough. You guys go ahead and think what you like, though. Here's to you, Casey. I'm doing okay with these kids here. I'm doing okay. When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zauda, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
No. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so next screen. Alright, that dude we cannot fight. Ah, jeez.
I guess I can fight.
Oh, I meant to put,
You thought you could win? Too bad.
we gotta put, where's my healer? Sorry, Raven, you gotta take a back seat, homie. Oh, she got all the gear. Okay.
Keep your eyes on my sword.
That was a nice little break.
All right. There we go. That's what I wanted.
This'll make good practice. Don't get cocky. Obsidian flash. Be as a raging spear to run my enemies through. We shouldn't let this go to our heads.
No kind of whooping these guys' ass. I like that. Okay, golden helm. Cool.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries.
Oh, he's shady for real.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
All right, so we got that. Golden Helm doesn't... Oh, Sacred Helm is better. Okay. Hit him! Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
Button work!
That wasn't too bad.
Alright, she learned a skill.
Raven?
What you need, lad?
I
Lad.
know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's
He had a
deeds.
mechanical heart!
Too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
Alright. Why can I not hit this dude?
Focus on the enemy in front.
Button!
Run into another pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal.
Just smash it.
The line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Just smash, homie.
I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Just smash.
To me, like she's got blinders on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
Alright, so. There we go. This is what we needed to do. Okay, come on. Why is it? I went. This should not have been surprised.
And hard work win.
Yeah, okay. So all these that I couldn't get earlier. Okay, okay.
Let's eliminate them.
wasn't too bad.
Stronger and stronger.
She got a new skill.
It seems Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince? I thought he was just a softie. He's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoda.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
Alrighty then. There we go. Okay. Not bad. They won't. Okay, I was gonna say. Jeez.
Watch my back.
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Guess practice makes perfect.
Couple skills. Okay, second star we can go ahead and throw. There we go.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Okay, let's go.
All right, 2 skills learned. Nobody cares about you. Okay, hold on. I don't get this. I can hit this, but I can't hit anything else around here. I mean, it said check. Yo, Mal, what's good? How you doing? Hey, congrats on 105. Appreciate you coming on through. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Give you a little shout out. I'm trying to figure some shit out here. Oh, you didn't type in chat. There it is. So you don't trust me. I turned on the AC in the truck today. The AC's running in the crib. It was muggy as fuck today. Yesterday, but it was muggier today. Oh my, it felt like I was being waterboarded. Like for real. I went out on break, jumped in the truck, turned on the truck. I was wasting gas, but I had the AC on. I could not. I just couldn't. You got no AC? Okay, Mel, you need to rectify that. Like when I lived in Cali, I didn't need AC, so we never had it. Like my mama's crib never had AC, my vehicles never had AC, never needed it really. On rare occasion it get a little muggy, but it wasn't like an every year thing. Here, soon as I lived in Chicago for a few years without AC. Never again. Never again. 40 to 50. No, look, my electric bill goes up almost $100 with the AC. I can't. I can't live without it. Like, I cannot sleep. Like when I first moved out this way and got AC, I was like, okay, it's too expensive. Let me just not use the AC. I have fans. No, I can't sleep. I cannot fall asleep without AC. And it's expensive as fuck out here. Like my electric bill, let's say it's like $50 a month because I run a lot of electronic stuff. During the summer months or any day that it runs over 75 degrees Fahrenheit, I gotta have the AC on at night. So my electric bill gets like 150 to 200 a month. Look, I will starve. I will eat ramen and rice before I give up the AC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I've gone without AC overnight before and could not sleep. Now, granted, like I'm a Cali kid, so we're not used to humidity. But I've been out here 20-something years. And no, I'm not sleeping when it's fucking humid inside my place. I can't do it. The electric company is going to break me eventually, but until then, I will have the AC on when I'm sleeping. It gets bad enough, I'll keep it off until like an hour before I sleep. But once I go to sleep, like I actually, because my place actually gets very hot because it faces south and there's the boiler room. During the summer months, I actually sleep in the living room on the floor because that's where the AC is, and that's where it is most comfortable. I cannot sleep in humid, hot. It's not even the hot. It could be like 78 degrees, but if it gets humid, like we had storms here earlier tonight, the humidity jumped up to 100%. No can do. No, just no. I can't. The folks that can do that, more power to you. You got my utter like 7 salute. You got my respect. I can't do it. Especially now that I'm old. When I was younger, I tried. I remember when I lived in Chicago. This was like 2001. I actually had to call off of work because it was so huge. I was on the 7th floor in an apartment building. I had wind blowing in, but it was all humid. I had to call off work because I couldn't sleep that night. And trying to go into work at like, 5 something in the morning, it wasn't happening. I was a zombie. And when I moved out of the city, I made sure I got a place that had AC. Couldn't, I can't. If I move back to California, I can go without AC. But as long as I live in the Midwest, around, the Chicagoland, no, I gotta have AC. That shit's too much. And it's definitely, I can never live in like a Florida or anywhere in the South where they, right on the Gulf. No. If I lived there, I could never leave my place, ever. That shit is just wrong. Euphoria, boob sweat. Okay, I've heard about boob sweat from plenty of my lady friends. I don't feel bad for them. I get ball sweat and ball itch. That shit is wrong because, look, I don't care how much guys do it. It is not acceptable to scratch your balls in public. But sometimes you have to. Especially when sweat dripping. No, dude. That shit gives you the heebie-jeebies if you don't scratch it. So I could just like at least with like boob sweat, guys are not as grossed out by boob sweat as everyone is grossed out by ball itch. Guys don't want to see it. Girls don't want. Nobody wants to see someone scratching their balls. It's a gross thing that makes you sort of okay. I don't understand. Okay, this sounds like something where I need an explanation, but I don't want the explanation. Especially since I was just talking about ball itch. Ball itch, no. Boob sweat, I feel for the ladies. If it's anywhere near as uncomfortable as ball itch. Like, if you see a guy walking and all of a sudden he kind of like takes a squat with his knees pointed outwards, that's him making sure that his balls ain't sticking to his goddamn leg without trying to scratch. Because once your balls stick to your leg, everything in the area itches. Your thigh itches, your balls itch, part of your taint even itches. No, it's not good. It's not good. Mel, I'm not saying you don't know. I'm explaining for those that might be watching. Maybe there's someone in the VOD wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. Ball sweat and ball itch, it sucks. It's embarrassing. It's not fun to look at, let alone experience. Alright. I could be walking at work and all of a sudden I gotta stop. I gotta go not pigeon. What's the opposite of pigeon toed? Where your toes point outwards, bend your knees, and just like hope that your thighs spread far enough away that your balls unstick from your leg. Because if they stay sticking to your leg, then they start itching. Then you got to scratch your balls in public, and that's not a good look. That's not a good look. And it don't feel good either. Especially if you like wearing jeans. Sometimes the jeans don't help you get that scratch through to the skin. And it just makes it itch even more. So you're like scratching for like 10 minutes before you realize, and everyone's looking at you like, what's wrong with you? What did you catch? No, my balls are just sweating. No, see, you can't even explain that away to anyone that don't have balls. People who have balls, they might understand. But those who don't have balls, they just look at you funny. They look at you like you done caught something and you have the plague. To all my people out there who do have balls, y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially if you live in somewhere humid. Someone has smoked. Oh, yo, yeah, no. Look, in my years living where I live at, like my newest neighbor, I think he's a big pot smoker. I think he's gotten the message though to not smoke right outside my window. Well, then again, it is summer. I've been having that window closed. But yeah, no, I've had that happen plenty of times. Like, I don't mind pot smoke, but I apply to jobs where I gotta piss in the cup. Like back in the 90s, man, chief smoke 'em, toke 'em, choke 'em. Smoke weed every day. All of that. I can't do that no more. And I don't want to have it in my system so I miss out on a job. No. So I will go and talk to, like, I had one neighbor. He'd smoke up the whole hallway. I had to knock on his door. Hey man, you need to blow that out the window. Go outside over into the parking lot across the way. Something. Don't do it in the hallway, man. Man, I don't know what you're shut the fuck up. I know what it smells like. I know what it is. I don't care that you're doing it. Smoke away. Somewhere else. Yeah, I've had a few neighbors that were inconsiderate. Like when I lived in Cali, we made sure, unless you walked in front of our apartment, you wasn't getting none of that. And of course, my apartment was outside. I lived in an apartment complex where all the units were outside. So it was open aired. You know, there was no hallway that we could congest. Here, there's a hallway. Everything blows into the hallway if you don't blow it outside. No, you can't do that. And don't blow it up into the vent fan in the bathroom because all of them are connected. I had one neighbor that was doing that years ago. Oh my God. That vent fan would blow out some. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. He was smoking good. He was smoking good. I get hungry some night. I was like, damn. But I had to tell him, hey, look, man. I understand. But you gotta be considerate of the neighbors, man. Not all of us can have that in the system. But yeah, no, I've had plenty of neighbors who they were contending for my old title. Like I said, Chief Smoke 'em, Toke 'em, Choke 'em. Plenty of neighbors. All right, hold on. I need to be doing some. I could have sworn this. No, this is. My last neighbor, he was an older guy. He was retired years ago. He actually moved to an old folks home 3 months ago. He was a cigar smoker. I don't mind cigars. Like I said, I don't even mind pot smoke. The only thing I mind about it is that I don't need it in my system if I go to a new job and I got to take a piss test. I don't care about. I was a smoker. I was a cigarette smoker for 30 plus years. I now do vapes, so I don't kill anybody. Alright? I don't care what you smoke. Just be considerate of the folks around you. You know? If you gotta do your thing, hey, that's fine. Just be respectable about it. Okay, no, that wasn't it. Like I said, I've had to tell a few of my neighbors, and they was always younger than me. Hey, look, man. Could never afford it. Yeah, well, no. When I started smoking, it was cheap. I ain't gonna lie. It was like $1 a pack or some shit like that. And I was smoking since like high school. Cause all my friends did it. We was all trying to be cool and this and that. It was cheap. It was cheaper than going to buy some smoke, which was cheap back then too. Like now you can't even go buy the good smoke. Can a pack? Yeah, no, it's shit. I haven't bought cigarettes in over a year. Yeah, no, it was like 12, 13 bucks a pack. Yeah, yeah. Last time I bought it. I know in the city, in Chicago itself, in 2004, it was $15 a pack. And I was like, I'm glad I'm moving because I didn't work. I lived in the city. I didn't work in the city. So I never bought gas in Chicago. And I never bought cigarettes in Chicago. Hell, most of the time I didn't even buy groceries in Chicago. I'd go to work. On the way home, I'd go buy all of that shit. Cigarettes, groceries, gas, all of that. I'd buy it on the way home back to Chicago. And the funny thing, here's the funny thing. When I first moved to Chicago, I always told people back home, I'm like, it's cheaper than California. And then I found out everywhere around Chicago was even cheaper than that. Way cheaper than in the city of Chicago, which was cheaper than California back in 1999 and 2003. All that shit was cheaper than California. So I was living, I thought I was living good. And then I moved out of the city. I'm like, oh, damn, I can actually afford to, like, have an actual one-bedroom apartment instead of a studio. So, yeah. Alright, there's something I'm supposed to find up here. And I don't know where the fuck it is. No, it was supposed to. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on through again. Congratulations on your 105 stream streak. I appreciate you being here that often. You have a great rest of your night, Mel. Alright, let me figure out what the fuck is going on. No, it's gotta be. Like it tells me to check here. No, it's telling me that there's... How do I know when I'm supposed to... What am I missing? It should be here. Alright, I don't get this. So it's not working. How is... Okay, you know what?
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
By my honor as a knight.
Perfect.
Alright, he got a new skill. I don't understand. No, shut up. Be dizzy, stupid. There we go.
I'll take him out.
It's nothing personal.
Don't get in our way.
Overdrive lady. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That might be why I got shit mixed up. That's okay.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky. Lunarize! Oh, demon who calls the depths of the earth has triumphed. Is that it? Go forth, O avaricious netherworld, and crush the evil before me. What a city of flesh! Be as a raging spear to our
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Okay, so they ain't gonna let me hit him until I touch him. Oh, wait. No, yeah, they're gonna, yeah.
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
receiving fire. Be as a holy beast to devour the wicked. Holy power, O blade of noble light. Who bringeth good fortune, thy name is
The sign of victory. Okay.
Okay, new skill. I think we do have a new weapon for her. Well, not new, but yeah. We'll go with this one. There we go. Alright, we got the Dark Sturgeon. This is what I was looking for. Alright. This is what I missed. That's why I lost on the last screen. I'm like, oh, why can't I? No, it's because it was here. We'll do a quick save. Alright. You know what? Let me go ahead and run to the little streamer's room real quick. Everyone hold tight. Be back in a hot moment. All right, we're back. Go ahead and get a little sippy sip of the what do I want to call it? The kidney rejuvenator, the kidney rehydrator. All right, let us continue on our way. Now that I got things straight. Why is that red? I ran straight to him. I didn't turn my back.
This is awesome.
I'll fight you wherever you rise.
All right, next screen. All right, so damn it! Hey, Storm, what's good, homie? How you doing? How your feelings going? Hold on. Let me give you a shout out. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Hopefully your week's been going well. We're midway through it. Appreciate you being here, homie. Hold on. I don't know how I did it. Somehow I switched main characters. Okay, she got a new skill. Okay, that's what I... Go Dizzy, stupid. No. There we go.
I feel like an easy win. I guess I'll go easy on them.
Damn it!
We show no mercy to enemies. We just rip them
Right.
apart.
Guess practice makes perfect.
Stronger and stronger.
2 new skills. Do we have any new weapons for her? Or not new, more powerful weapons. Nope. Looks like she is good on weapons. He's still working. Everyone else is still working. Wait a second. Something I missed. I missed something. No. Okay, okay, I think I know what I... Damn it.
This'll make good practice. Don't let him trip you up. I deciphered the formula. Now for the test. Priest of innocent waters. Proceeding fire, be as a holy beast to devour the wicked.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
That's right. Alright, so... Ah. Alright, 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 alright.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose. Priest of innocent waters. Proceeding fire, be as a holy beast to devour the wicked. Undefiled purity. Splash! Obsidian flash.
Man, I want some more.
Oh, hello. Alright, Carol. I know you got another one. Okay, there it is. It's a little lower. We'll go ahead and throw that on there. Okay. I think we are kind of done here. Why? It should not be a surprise attack if I run right into you. And...
The sign of victory. All right.
Hey, that kind of hurt.
Alright, that's something new. Alright, alright. So now we're going... Alright, I see where you're at. No, that's not it. Ah, that's where it is. Save. Well, a little bit. We're not going to go too much further. I probably should. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. North to rooms. Now we can blow these up. Walk off the ledge? Down and left. All right, all right. Blast the left wall. Base home 14 charm. God dang it! No! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Focus on the enemy in front. Smile of wavering darkness. Let them by undefiled purity. Steal away. Photon.
All right.
Not done yet.
Destruction field.
Let them by undefiled.
Destruction dragon swarm.
Frozen blade flies sharply across the heavens.
Look, mother.
Caprice of innocent waters. The sign of victory. Okay. Yeah.
All right. All right, we got both of those. To the southwest. All right, I see it. Let's see what's in here real quick. Nothing worth anything. Ah, damn it, I wasn't paying attention.
So can we just go all out? Moonbeam!
Dragon swarm.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Realize to descend from the evil before me. Angel Queen! Awake, O unmerciful and unnamed Queen of Thorns! The sign of victory. Okay. Yeah.
All right, he got a new skill. Does he have anything else? That we don't care about that one. But this one we do care about. Just save. North and one room to the right. All right. Up to the next floor. West wall. Nah, we're good. I don't need you guys anymore. Huh? Okay, I think I know where I'm supposed to go. I think. What is this way? No. Do not jump off. All right. Hold on. Don't care about you. Oh, hello. That we do care about. It's a little lower, but down the stairs to the next room, okay? No, we don't care. No, get out! Oh, Jesus Christ! You've run too fast.
It's an ambush!
This is awesome!
Alright, she got a new skill. Alright, that's fine. Down the stairs. That's cool. Um, um, all right, we go through here. And left. This is very Zelda coded. OBS just shit the bed on my audio. Hold on a second. Oh no, it's back now. Antenna guard. Savory. Hold on. My think now. We're gonna go ahead and do a little reset. Hold on a second. Black screen. Oops. And it's back. Let's hope that fixes it. Yeah, everything seems to be good now. You would think it's an antenna guard. It's only for her. The hell is it? Like, I can't even find it. Like, seriously, what the hell's going on here? Where the hell is this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's one of those. Okay, whatever. All right, from this room. Right? 3 downs. All right, we've done 3 downs. Left down.
It's so boring looking at the same types of rooms over and over again.
Shut up.
No way! When you make a map, you realize how everything's laid out. It's really interesting.
Would you say you're happy so long as you're making a map?
Yeah, nothing calls to a man's heart like the thrill of making maps.
Never had that thrill. I just need a map to show me where I'm supposed to go.
Thank you.
Hey, wait! I still haven't written down all the places where you can find monsters.
All right. Blast the ball on the right. All right. Then down. Ooh, I like that. Amulet, nice.
Are we gonna keep going, or what?
Yeah, we should. Or are we lost?
That's impossible. We have a map, right?
Well, it's useless if we can't read it. So, Captain, you're drawing the map. Which way do we go?
Let's see. This way's north, so that would put us...
We're here. North is the other way.
Nice! Judith, you're amazing.
The map maker is useless.
Huh?
Damn.
Looks like I'm not so good at making maps indoors.
It's not as funny as you think it is. Come on, let's go.
All right. So now we're done. We need to leave this place. No. There's supposed to be a warp around here. I saw it earlier. No. And I do need to end soon. Come on. No, I didn't mean to fight.
Focus on the enemy in front. Oh, evil soul, fall before his undying divine purity. Power that tries soul shine. Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet the judgment upon the evil before me. Proceeding fire, be as a holy beast to devour the wicked. Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Yeah, you picked on people who are trying to get the hell out of here. All right. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Let me out of here. I need an exit spell for real. There we go. All right. Jeez, that took a while. All right, let's set up for the next spot. We're gonna save. It's getting late. I still need to make dinner. But we did get some side quests done. Save. And we will there. And with that being said, we're gonna over here on the Twitch side raid on out. Let's see who is out there right now. Who is out there? Show a little love too. What you got? How long you been on? You actually started before me, I think. We'll hit up blue. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and raid blue. Some love. Again, I thank everyone for being here. Until next time. Stay safe, stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Most of all, awesome. I hope to catch y'all here next stream. Until said such stream, peace out.